And just imagining the designers having to climb up all this, in case one of them forgot their tools after building it. It's just like...
Again, this is even part of the thing. This is just like a route that we had to go through because the door was blocked.
Oh, right, yeah.
Thank God the Aztecs left convenient kegs of gunpowder around, though.
Yeah, in case they need to get back.
Also, I love the fact it takes the door out, but not the floor.
Yeah. How does that work?
You learn to stop questioning these things after a while.
I've got this one.
No, you don't. He's like running around in circles. Where am I? Oh, wait, I'm supposed to film this.
He still has a better fucking AI than Shava.
Oh, yes, definitely.
This looks safe.
Like, Shava is the Batman versus Superman of combat AIs at the moment, as far as I'm concerned.
It's on par with Halo's AI.
Yeah.
Where, if you ever play a Halo game, doesn't matter which one, just don't let the AIs drive. You'll just go around in circles forever.
Yeah, because it's Naughty Dog, there's the obligatory running section.
Mm-hmm.
I made it!
Yeah, Halo, terrible fucking AI though.
I just drove everywhere. Let
them be the gunners because they can shoot better for some reason.
It actually worked to my favour because I think in Halo ODST there was an achievement if you completed one of the levels, the one where you go through the zoo without firing a shot. So naturally, I got on Warthog, got NPC on the turret, and just let him kill everything.
Oh my god, he is Barry Burton. Look, he's got the fucking Magnum.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. He's got slick back hair, he's oldish, and he has a big arm.
Oh yeah, this fucking bullshit. Eldorado, like, I love this bullshit that they pull to try and justify the plot.
Is this Batman levels of deduction?
No, it's just
it's an egg.
El Dorado, the Golden Man. Sully, it wasn't a city of gold. It was this. It was a golden idol.
Like, that's such bullshit, but at the same time, fair play to them.
Look over here.
It could have happened.
I bet the Spanish dragged it out on cut logs. We're 400 years late for this party.
So the trail's cold.
Yeah, it looks that way.
Son of a bitch.
Unless
Unless what?
we follow the tracks.
Look, if we follow the tracks, we might be able to catch up with them. But it was 400 years ago. I know, they've got a head start.
Oh dear, time to reopen some old cold cases.
And just imagine next bit he's like in Spain, where he, on a boat, and he eventually sees like the marks dragged up the beach, and goes into this museum and says, "Aha, we found you just in time." And the confused museum clerk's like, "Well, who are you?" What? We were right on your tail.
Sir, I'm just here at $3.50 an hour. I'm not getting paid enough to deal with this shit. Oh yes, it's this bit. This magnificent fucking part.
You hear that?
Don't you just hate it when you're driving your antique submarine and you get stopped at the top of a fucking waterfall?
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Apparently they have worse sense of direction than these two.
No, not possible. They thought they were in Panama, they turned out to be off the coast of Somalia.
I don't know, I'm seeing pretty compelling evidence, some.
I'll be damned.
Oh yeah, and it's a Nazi submarine as well, which just makes it even better.
Of course. Flood season. How high were the flood waters? It's like in Gears of War 3, where a massive ship, bigger than that, is perched on top of a couple of skyscrapers. And the reason is a giant wave.
Oh dear. Just be careful that you don't get sepsis from the giant wave and you'll be fine.
I'll call you if I run into any Nazis.
Yeah, right. You do that.
Oh, wait. Hold on to this for me, will you?
Wait, do you know what this means, Nate? What? The Spanish were working with the Nazis.
Oh, no wonder they colonized the Americas so quickly.
You see? They loaded the statue up onto the ship. They're about to leave with it. Why haven't they left yet? Well, they're still loading it, aren't they? They've taken 400 years to load a golden statue. It's really heavy.
Ah yes, that ancient 400-year-old Cold War submarine. Oh, Christ. This is almost as funny as when when I was playing Resident Evil 6 with Matthew, and we ended up having this thing about ancient Slavic Vikings. Ancient Slavic Vikings and their 600-year-old AKs. I cannot even begin to explain this properly. Seriously, like, how in shape is he?
Hey, look at that. No normal person can do that.
Like, you'd at least have to chalk your hands up first, and even then you'd still be tired.
Mm-hmm. Just casually walk off the edge of a ledge.
Yep. Like, no fucking inertia. Fuck's sake, go down.
See? Very bad sense of direction. See, he kind of slid uphill.
Exactly, it's a plan.
Nate, you should be able to drop right down into the U-boat from there.
How'd they crash it so bad that it got lodged into the mountain?
Yeah. Well, they need to make sure the ship was secure so they could get the statue on it.
Tie it to something secure, I said.
Well, it looks abandoned. But they're still loading the statue.
There's a plant growing in here. Still loading the statue.
And soup.
What?
They just see some candles on the thing. You see? There must still be in here. But how are they going to get the ship back into the ocean? I don't know. Tow it? Then you just see on the coast, there's a ship with a massive grappling that they just fire onto the ship to pull it down.
So those blasted Somali pirates again. Oh, the Spanish, the Nazis, and the Somali pirates all in bad together.
I know, hopefully they've outwitted the Somali pirates by this point. It's the Germans working with it's the Spanish working with the Nazis to steal a statue. It's just taken them a really long time.
It's taken them so long that that guy's become malnourished.
Well, they have to have their siestas and things, don't they?
Huh. Now where'd you get this, my decomposing friend?
I think you'll find, pal, that's legal tender.
Wait, so a Scotsman is working with the Spanish and the Nazis?
Yeah,
from 400 years ago.
There's just inexplicably a dad Scotsman in the Nazis. He's like, the dad Scotsman's probably the reason the submarines crashed there.
Oh, he's drunk at the helm.
Like, drunk driving Scotsman. Oh dear. He was drunk off of way too much iron brew. Thank goodness they haven't roasted shut after all these years.
Maybe the reason the crew is now dead, trying to load the statue on, the reason they initially died is because the captain fed them Cheetos to stave off scurvy.
In all fairness, though, they are orange.
Yes. Shout out to the two people who will get that reference, including us.
God bless you. Oh my god.
I'm in the captain's quarters.
He did get off of Gilligan's Island.
He's still here.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, it looks like he was killed. Ripped to shreds, actually. Oof, what a way to go.
Ripped to shreds, except for his body, which is very much intact. Other than that, completely to shreds.
All hearts, Sully.
Drake, here is the map. Where do you wish to go?
You've got to be kidding.
Find anything, kid?
UK 2642.
Wait, it's in the UK. Of course, the guy from Scotland, he was onto something. That's why they hired him, for his expertise. It just didn't count him being, well, Scottish, so drunk all the time.
He's so drunk that he put the map upside down.
So that's why they're in Peru.
Looks like Drake and our German pals were after the same treasure. And I've got the map that's going to lead us right to it.
Nate, this better not be another wild goose chase. We've got to get something out of this trip or...
Or what? Sully? You there? Sullivan?
Oh no, the Spanish have found them. Well, they've only just finished loading the statue on, and when they're going out the back to celebrate, they saw these two people.
You ever watched Would I Lie to You?
Occasionally.
Have you ever seen the one where they have Henning Van on the show?
I can't remember.
There's a brilliant bit where he tells a story which turns out to be completely true about going for a Spanish bike ride on a train in Morocco. It's like it's such a and he ended up on Interpol's missing persons list. I need to show you the story later because it's fucking hilarious.
Hello.
They must be related to the Scottish guy who came to collect his remains. And his hip floss.
Yours, Sully?
I'm Gabriel Roman.
Yeah, I know who you are.
Oh god, the Greeks are involved now? No, my name's Roman. Yes.
Easy. Put your hands up.
Wait, he's Roman? Yes. So you're Greek? No. But you're Roman? Yes. We're going to be here a while, aren't we?
Drake's not very smart. Puff cigar.
Wait, how'd you put that in your mouth if both your hands are up? I have my ways.
Wait, you can move stuff with your mind? No, only cigars.
And here we are again. Another fool's errand.
Jeez, does he always go on like this?
Take it easy, Navarro. So, I'm afraid
Henchmen with the most stereotype fucking names.
I don't think these are even henchmen. These are the Spaniards who just found them trying after loading the gold onto ship.
And one Greek.
Yes.
I mean, he needs the statue considering the state of their economy.
Ah, that explains why he's after it. The other people are the original crew. They just finished loading it on.
What, you think this is a coincidence? The Germans were after the same treasure. That map has something to do with it. So, we square?
for now. But just in case you need a reminder...
Hey, come on, leave him out of it.
Yeah, don't you guys usually just cut off a finger or something?
That's far too vulgar. No, I think this will hurt him a bit more.
Now, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Roman. He's got nothing to do...
Sully!
Oh, so he is tactically getting shot.
Sully! You son of a bitch!
You see? One of the Spanish crew. They forgot about him.
He's
He's having a siesta in the cabin.
He's blown the submarine up to protect the location of the statue.
Yep.
It's fucking genius.
No, the statue's in there, you see. It's just rusted in the hold so they can't actually get in. Or the door to the hold is rusted so they can't actually get in there.
Oh dear.
So now, what's going to happen is that the Nazi/Spanish ship off the coast is trying to pull it off the mountain with the hook and retrieve the statue before it's destroyed.
Oh god.
No, wait, sorry. No, the Spanish ship is on the mountain. The
Span-
Somali ship is trying to drag it down.
It's the Spanish Greek Nazis, like, against the Somali pirates, against Nathan Drake, and the news lady.
Yes.
All competing to find the golden idol from Weird Al's movie.
Yes. It's turning into Monte Carlo or bust.
I mean, basically, yeah.
Come on.
like, one German finds the Somali pirates. He was the first driver I have ever followed. Not only are you going the wrong way, you do not use the correct turn signals.
Yep.
And that's how you take care of that. Ooh,
They're shooting at you too,
yes
you know.
please.
He's over there.
The worst guards ever. He couldn't shoot you from that distance.
In all fairness, just because you pull the trigger doesn't mean there's a guarantee you're going to hit something. As Golden Winds has taught us.
I was thinking of Pulp Fiction, where the guy just pulls out a big iron and is just shooting away.
Do you remember that ridiculous fucking scene, though, in Guido Mester's backstory?
Yeah.
Where they just try and shoot him and, like...
All of them miss.
And there's, like, 15 bullets or something. And somehow all of them manage to miss him at different angles.
Yeah.
His accomplices frantically fired, but in what can only be called a miracle, not a single bullet struck Mista.
He must have been hilariously lucky.
Which, or, you know, like, the two people shooting him must have had, like, simultaneous strokes or something.
Mm-hmm.
Long story. Tell you later.
Wait, are those Somali pirates chasing you? The same ones that are chasing us? Yeah, they're after a golden statue, which the Spanish just started loading. Well, just finished loading.
Onto a Nazi submarine. Also, the Romans are involved. It's been a very strange week. Drake, what world do you inhabit? One that has a wife and kids. I hate you.
So now that they've got the map upside down, they're now going to an island off the coast of Scotland.
Yes. Well, no, because the map was leading to Scotland, but it's upside down, so they're going up to an island off the coast of Australia.
Yes.
Thank God for these natural stone ladders.
Yep. Just imagining Drake in that situation. Oh good, a ladder. Oh wait, there's the ladder. Need to get my eyes checked.
We're 10 minutes in, like we're half an hour in and already we've got the makings to like Uncharted abridged if we were better filmmakers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is just turning into UHF. You know, like the newsreel?
Yeah.
What is that? Tonight on Newsnot, lesbian Nazis are forced into weight loss programs by aliens or something.
Lesbian Nazi hookers abducted by UFOs and forced into weight loss programs. All this week on Town Talk.
Oh Christ.
I guess the only reason why the Somali pirates knew about the Statue of God was because Drake Blount, saying, look, in my defense, I thought I was in Panama searching for a golden statue. And yeah, he said too much, and Somali needs to pay off his debt, so they thought, golden statue, great way to pay it off.
I couldn't remember a reload, and it's like, oh, it's the shoulder button.
Shoulder button to reload?
Yeah, it's R1.
Stay with me.
Okay, that's not so bad now that I know, but like, that's still a really fucking strange control. Because triangle swaps your gun, but so does like the D-pads.
So he's being shot at and he's just running from punching people. You see me? That's basically my strategy in Mass Effect Andromeda. Just cloak, run up to them, shotgun them in the face, and Asari sword them.
Oh yeah, because doesn't it like put you back in cooldown or something?
Yeah, because I chose Infiltrator to start off with, gave me invisibility.
Excellent fucking camouflage!
Yeah. A bright red truck and they just cover a few leaves.
No one!
And the lights
no
are
one will
on.
find
They
you.
didn't even turn the engine or lights on.
Genius!
Do you have a good memory?
Yeah, why?
UK 2642. You got that?
Yeah, what is it?
It's Kriegsmarine coordinates.
It's the number of my P.O. box. We're gonna send 1,000,000 boxes of Fruit Loops to it. Now drive.
If the Spanish found the treasure...
Yeah, but that's going to take another 400 years to load onto the ship to get there, isn't it?
Well, what are we waiting for?
It's okay, we'll order it off Amazon.
And you get...
That was for 200 years. And the entire ship will be the packing container of it.
Alternative joke UK2462. It's the shipping code for the 40 gallons of lubricant.
Yeah. You know how Amazon likes to ship things. There'll be an entire shipping container for like 5 Fruit Loops.
Yeah.
We're on the trail of the lost treasure of El Dorado, and it's brought us here to this tiny island in the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Let's get a closer look.
Also, there was some rumor about a Japanese queen possessing people or something.
Wait.
They're
Oh god, what if it is the
like,
same island?
They're just gonna run into Lara Croft coming the other way, like that scene in Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
where the two groups run into each other.
Yeah, that would make sense if it's the same island from the reboot of Tomb Raider. This is just after Lara solved the weather problem.
This is so not cool.
Oh crap! We're on fire!
Enough with the damn camera. We gotta bail out.
Bail out? Does this thing even have parachutes?
Now would be a good time to look.
I hope these things still work.
We'll find out in a second.
Have you ever done this before?
Of course. You just jump. Count
Drake,
to
what the
five,
fuck are you doing
pull.
crashing this plane?
With no survivors. Wait, he's not CIA, is he?
Oh god, no. That'd be... No, I don't...
No, he's an American. No, there's...
He is a big guy for her, though.
Oh god, if the CIA gets involved...
What the fuck have the Somali pirates done? They've started a fire.
Oh, she just face planted into the mountain.
Like,
yeah, I'm
even-
safe. I used the parachute. Just flomp.
Even he's self-aware at this point of how ridiculous the scene is.
You just jump. Count to 5. And pull the cord. How hard could that be?
Wait, he even wrote his initials on it?
I thought that was Naughty Dog, but yeah, that makes more sense.
It looks like it's written in Sharpie, so it's more likely his initials.
Yeah.
Yeah, this happens in Tomb Raider as well, actually.
You mean the bit where you fall out of the plane?
Yes.
That was actually, like, that is one of the most hilarious fucking death scenes as well, if you fuck up. Where she just gets impaled by the tree branch.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I'm just assuming this is the island from that game, just after Lara fixed the weather. Now everyone wants to search the island for gold. It turns out...
So just to recap, we've got the Spanish, the Nazis, the Somali pirates, the Greeks,
and then now the Japanese, the ancient Japanese emperors,
and the CIA. Like,
yeah, the CIA, I'm guessing, will turn up.
I thought that Drake was the CIA. Oh Christ, this is very confusing.
Wait, if he's working for the CIA, that explains a lot. You know how incompetent he is.
Oh dear. The worst part is he forgot to shoot people before throwing them out of that plane.
Yep.
Oh dear.
I know. I'll just kick it harder.
It worked for Chris Radfield.
Oh yeah, where Chris Redfield, you just kick it with another person.
No, he just kicks the door twice, and then like he kicks it so hard the lock pops off.
Yeah. The only person
like he's
near
Michael...
his level of strength who isn't on some kind of virus is Jack Baker. No, it's Joe Baker.
Yeah.
Who fights the molded just by punching them.
I quite like to... You know what crack fiction is, don't you?
Fiction you might well on crack?
Yeah, pretty much. It's like fan fiction that makes fuck all sense.
Oh. Oh, so using the tag plot, what plot?
Yeah. I was just, no, like just a crack fic idea that I'd quite like to see the fight between Chris Redfield and Michael Myers from the new movie. Like, that would be excellent. You know, shrugging off a tire iron to the face,
yep.
Kicking open the back of the police car with 1 foot.
Wait, when's that happened in 6?
No, Halloween.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's
You remember?
Yeah.
We just boots the back of the police car open, like it was made out of fucking paper mache.
Yeah, for reference, it's in the police car that partition between the front and back seats, which is designed to stop people, like prisoners, in the back, kicking the front seats. But he just kicked through it.
Like it was fucking paper?
Yep. Well, oh, that makes sense. Due to budget cuts, they actually made out of tissue paper and hoped no criminal will notice.
Ooh dear. It is America.
Well, they had to cut costs somewhere. It was either that or the donut fund.
It was either that or the wall fund.
What? Oh no, Mexico's going to pay for that. Wait.
Not according to what's happened recently.
Oh yeah. So who's paying for it now?
He's trying to make the government pay for it at this point.
Oh.
Have you not followed the story of the shutdown?
Vaguely. It's very confusing.
Long story short...
Something about the government being shut down, but it's not shut down.
Like,
Mexico didn't pay for the wall, but it isn't.
The government is shut down because Trump wants them to give him funding for the wall.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, he said that potentially he's willing to he's willing to keep the government shut down for years if necessary, until they cave to his demands for funding for the Mexico wall.
So I'm channeling my inner Ron Swanson, thinking, the US government shut down? Good. How long can we make this last?
Pretty much.
Oh, is this why Drake is here? He needs the gold statue to sell to get the funds to pay for the wall.
I thought that he was doing it to pay off gambling debts.
I thought that's... Oh, the Greek guy. No, wait. His national debt.
The Greek guy's paying off the national debt. Drake's trying to get it to pay off, like, lawsuits to Naughty Dog. There is a very fucking strange story going on in our minds, Sam.
What, that Drake's perhaps working for the CIA to steal a gold statue to pay for the wall while he's being pursued by Spanish Nazis 400 years ago and a Greek man.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I've just thought...
What?
The titles for these episodes... The fucking titles for these episodes.
That's why I said it's going to be like UHF.
Like, if the Resident Evil 5 titles are anything to go by.
You could have one where it's Spaniards spend 400 years loading a gold statue onto a ship.
I was going to go with Spanish Nazis steal the Scotsman's secrets, but sure.
I thought that was the second episode.
We'll work the kinks out in post.
Yeah, something like Spaniards spend 400 years loading one golden statue onto a ship.
What happens next will shock you.
No, we're not going for BuzzFeed. No, if anything, it'd be like 10 different groups who are after the golden statue. Number 5 will surprise you.